We're finally live. So much. So much has been going on, child. Right? Let me just get my hydration together. I felt like it was the perfect time to go live. I don't know why. I feel like the divine is encouraging me to travel into a new space, do a new thing, honey. Okay, do a new thing, honey. And funny enough, one of the titles that came to me for this live was pack up and go. We need to unpack so much. There's so much to unpack, and at least that's what it felt like. It felt like there were so many things I had to share because I've not been live, and there's been so many things happening, changing in my own personal experience over the last month or so, and then I realized the divine was telling me to travel light. Travel light. This is not a time to be carrying old baggage. It's not a time to be using old resources. It's actually a time to step into this new space that we're in. This new abundance, this new energy. And the funny thing is, baby, the funny thing is the new energy, this new timeline that we're now walking on, we created. We've been intentionally creating this new experience, these events and things that are in better alignment with us, things that better match our energy, that bring us closer to our truest fulfillment. It's the releasing of limitations for me, okay? It's been a journey of committing wholeheartedly to what you deserve, what your happiness truly looks like, and allowing the old things that don't mirror that, okay? That don't mirror those things to you to fall away, to die away, to continue. It's like the life of a plant, when you see the leaves fall away and then new life is birthed. There is no loss, it's only a continuation, and we're learning to step into that. So baby, travel light, divines. We travel in light, okay? It feels cool. It feels like I'm in first class, okay, in life at the moment. I walk different, I talk different, I feel different, right? How you doing, love? So this is our first live. If you are part of the tribe already, which is absolutely divine, then this will be the actual first live that we've ever done. And I feel like this is gonna be something that we continue in the future, because I would love to be able to just pop up, rap with y'all, find out how you're doing. How are you doing? Okay? How have you been, loves? That is the message. The message that is being conveyed today is all about love and how you're moving into this new portal. How are you honoring yourself in this new portal, love? What have you been working towards and what you are now ready for? Ashe, it's the word. What are you now ready for? What you are now walking in? Okay, you have been preparing. Ashe, you have been preparing for this chapter for quite some time now. Okay, you've been preparing for this. And all the work that you've been doing hasn't gone unnoticed. You feel me? It hasn't gone unnoticed. And it's like, now that you're getting to meet yourself, now you're getting to meet reflections of yourself that are mirroring back to you who you are and what your love looks like and what you've been creating this whole time, loves. I'm so proud of you. Because we've been doing the damn thing, okay? Let me know if you are part of the tribe. How you doing, Daisy? And if you're part of the family, and if you're not, I hope you do feel welcome here. This is a space that is empowering you to let go of those limiting beliefs that have been blocking you from your abundance, baby. Your abundance. The infinite inheritance that was already ordained to you from the birthing of you. Okay? Nothing can get in between you and your abundance. Only you do that. Ashe? And like, oh, I'm so grateful that my voice is soothing. Girl, I wasn't even sure. Today I was feeling like, am I going live? Am I going live? Am I going to serve today? And I'm always serving. but I wasn't sure if this is how I was being called to serve. Child, I got my cards out. We doing a thing today. We doing a thing. We doing a cute little new thing. And I'm not bringing any baggage. The message of today is, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have closing doors. Ashay, because it's a new season. It's a new season. Let me know if you've been feeling this energy. Hello, baby. How you doing? Kishore? That's a beautiful name. How are you doing, love? Um, Let me know how you've been feeling. Radical acceptance there. It really is a season of radical acceptance. I've been trying my best to accept the things that I cannot change and allow myself to allow some of those things to fall away, be it people, places, and things, just allowing things to pass on and bring in new energy. Nothing is lost, but there's so much to gain, but you can't keep holding on to the things that limit you. Sometimes we hold on so tightly to the things that don't even serve us, and it baffles me how we do that. We get so tied to the things that we're used to, don't we? We get tied to that commitment. We get tied to that relationship. We get tied to the exchange. We find familiarity in it, and we don't realize that holding on to something that doesn't actually make us happy stops what actually makes us happy from coming in, because we're telling the universe, no, I'm okay with this. I want this. I'm going to keep this because I don't believe that I can receive anything better. Baby, we're closing the door on that. Ashay? We are closing the door on that. So let me know how you've been feeling. It is the 7-7 portal. Okay. And this portal is bringing in some goodies. It's really bringing in some goodies. I'm really excited to share with you some of these goodies. My goodies, your goodies, it's all good. It's all good. And it doesn't mean the absence of things that aren't in alignment with us either. Like, I think one of the things that I now realize is there are things that seem to be surfacing, memories that seem to be surfacing. And I realize, like, these relationships that I held on to, these people, places, and things, were showing me what it is that I myself have been using as an excuse to not step into the new version of myself. Now, if that resonates with you, which it is likely to, okay, it requires you to really own the things that you believe, own your beliefs, own the stories you've been telling yourself that define you. Own them so that you can retell that story, and you can redefine your story to align with who you really are, because your stories, the beliefs that you tell yourself, are not who you actually are. You feel me? Ashay, what part of the UK from? I'm from East London, boo. We be down in East London over here. We've been raining all day today as well. And I feel like that's also a message of abundance, like a clearing is happening. We've been going from gray skies to blue skies, from gray skies to blue skies, all in one day. Okay, all in one day. And it's given very much inconsistency, but if you allow yourself to just accept all of it, I mean, as if you don't get caught in it, you kind of realize, wow, there is a surrender that's required, especially in the UK, because child, this weather does not play. Okay, consistency is not a thing in the UK. It's really not. But yeah, let me see where we are here. So I'm just grounding the energy for a moment and seeing where we are. For those of you who are in the room, I appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love. I'm sending you balance. I'm sending you divine intuition, connection with your Most High. And any messages that come through today, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, I chose to pull out the cards today. We don't always have the cards out, but I chose to pull them out. It's a level up, baby. Queen Ya Asantiwa. Ashay? Queen Ya Asantiwa. It's a level up because it is a season of level up. It is a season of change. Thank you for the confirmation, Divine. We're leveling up at this time, and it's a personal choice. Leveling up looks different to every single one of us, right? You might find that you want to do a new thing. You want to try a new thing. You want to experience new places. That is considered a level up. Anything that's out of your comfort zone that requires you to change who you've been and who you're going to become. That is a level up. And if this is the season where we choose to show up fully, like, you don't need anyone's permission to do what it is you want to do. I'm really learning that you can surrender now. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to be a certain type of person. You have to honor yourself. You have to show up as yourself, and you have to do what is in alignment with your fulfillment, with your happiness. What does your happiness look like? Hmm? What is it that you want more of? Hmm? What do you want to see more of? Ashay? Like, um, I am now opening my heart up to receive more support in what it is that I want, rather than focusing on the things that maybe make me feel small or make me doubt myself. I focus on the things that I love about myself, the things that maybe haven't been accepted by other people, the qualities and the quirks that I have that I have always loved, but then maybe I have learned to demonize. Ashay, do not demonize yourself. Do not demonize yourself for being you. It's an easy thing to do when you are constantly surrounded around people who conform to a specific way of being. If you are noticing that you change who you are when you're around certain individuals, tap in with yourself, check in with yourself. Are you doing that to be supported? Are you doing that to fit in? Are you doing it to match the energy? Knowing these things about yourself allows you to take your power back. And I'm all about taking your power back, baby. I've got some planes flying over. Take off. It's giving take off. So yeah, we're traveling light. We're not carrying any baggage. We're not carrying any, we ain't taking no prisoners, honey. And I'm so happy that I'm live today because I actually get to see the chat. I get to see the chat while I'm delivering messages, which is really, really nice, especially on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube, Ashay, it's a word. You know, when you got too many platforms, it's a cute thing. So we've got truth here. One of the things that I noticed within this card just the other day was how the reflection, the reflection that seems to be a reflection in water, actually revealed to me as the clearing. Sometimes we can be so fogged. We can be fogged by our beliefs. We can be fogged by the world around us, and we can miss the abundance of life that is there always. We can really talk ourselves out of our own abundance, right? It's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. All it requires you to do is to forget that you created the reality that you are experiencing right now. Whatever's going on around you, baby, understand if you're focusing on it, you're aligned to it. And at this time of what's going on in the world, it's so important for people to hold integrity with themselves. Like, choose what it is you want to create more of by focusing on what it is that you want to create more of. You feel me? There's a power that's it's being, it's almost like it's being awakened. It's like an awareness that's heightening now. If you notice, people are changing. The actual world is changing all at once. There are so many planes flying over today. Ashay, take off. Before I did this live, okay, there was no planes. Now we got planes left, right, and center. Y'all saw the title, right? Travel light, baby. This is not time to carry baggage, old things. This is not the time for that. I'm remaining grounded at this time because I choose for there to be less of me and more of the divine. Like, I set the intention for this live. I made sure to pour into love. Like, those who need certain messages, those who are looking for confirmations, you will find them. Like, be aware, be very attentive to what it is you come into contact with. Like, I know that we get caught up sometimes, and we're sometimes scrolling on our phones, and we don't taking it seriously. We're just kind of like, flowing through as we do, right? But one of the acts of mindfulness to pay attention to is when you see synchronicities. When you see things popping up, but you keep seeing the same thing, it keeps repeating itself, and sometimes you might not be aware of it, but there's there is a beauty in tapping into that part of you that starts to recognize the signs that the universe is sending you, because the universe is always talking to us, right? The universe is always talking to us. And when you start paying attention to those signs, you're tapping into your intuition, you're tapping into your awareness. It's a connection with you. It's how you start to develop a relationship with the world around you. And you start realizing just how important it is, how important your energy is. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. You hold so much love at the core of you. And that love is not just the love that you give to others or how you show up for others. It's actually just being you. Requires, it's, you're made of love. Everything that you get to experience is made of love. You feel me? I had the conversation just yesterday with a young gentleman, and we were talking about love. And it's really beautiful to see what everyone's definition of love is. What's your definition of love? How do you see love show up for you in everyday life? How do you connect with love every day? One of the ways that I like to is by paying attention to both the trees, the sky, and everything that is in motion. Life is very much in motion and it never stops. And for things to continue in flow, for things to continue in motion, it reminds me that things are ever changing. And if everything is always changing, as the trees grow, as the seasons change, we're reminded of just how important each moment is and how we define it is. I think it's a beautiful thing for us to reconnect. Take time to breathe and reconnect. Connect with your breath, connect with your root center, your core, because you are not separate from all of the living things that surround you. You are rooted in the life source energy. You're not separate from source. You are created of source. And I know that we've all got our own connections and our own alignments and relationship when it comes to the divine or the most high. You may call it the universe, you may call it God, you may call it many other things, okay? But it's about recognizing the God within yourself. Do you recognize your God self? Do you? In this next season that we're walking into, I'm shuffling these cards in my hands, right? And the messages that I'm seeing coming up while I'm talking is really like, wow, self sabotage, okay? I'm a Lambo. Self sabotage is one of the most um, elusive things. We don't realize how much we sabotage our power. We block ourselves off from our infinite abundance. It doesn't take much to block yourself from your abundance. Whatever it is you desire, whatever it is that you want in life, often starts with a belief that you hold that separates you from that thing. Okay? Whether it is a loving relationship that you know that your heart deserves and desires. We all deserve love. The best, the most fulfilling love. Love that was designed just for you, right? And it is those sabotaging beliefs that we hold that limit us from recognizing that we get to create the love that we want to experience. But every time we think about that love, we're not supposed to separate ourselves from it. We're supposed to create more of it. You're supposed to pour energy into the idea, pour energy into the imagination space, what you want to create, what you want to experience. Create more time to meditate in that space. Create a relationship, a feeling relationship, right? The mind is the masculine, it's the thinking. And then the heart is the feminine, the feeling. And it is the connection of both the mind and the heart that manifests your experience, right? So when we don't know those tools and we're not using those tools with conscious awareness, we experience things, we think thoughts and beliefs and allow ourselves to emotionally react to the thoughts we hold. In doing that, we're materializing, we're actually pouring energy into creating more of what we don't want. Ashay? So when it comes to love and a relationship that you want to experience, pour energy in a loving way, as though you already have it now, because the only thing separating you from your desires is your beliefs. And it might sound like it's just, magic and fairy dust, but it's really how you're living your life and your experience. If you can be accountable for your day-to-day goings, comings and goings, you notice when you're in a bad mood, you attract people and energies that rub you the wrong way. Yet the days when you feel great, when you're happy and you feel free and light, is when you attract experiences, you attract opportunities. You're not cut off from energy at any point. You're not cut off from energy. You're just constantly moving through different frequencies. So choose your frequency wisely. This is the wielding of your God power. This is how you start to recognize that all of those things you keep telling yourself, all those excuses you make, whether it's you telling yourself, oh my God, these things always happen to me. That's a really obvious one. Drop a like, tap, let me know how you speak to yourself. But I know that whenever I am going through something, I use my words wisely. I refuse to say things always happen to me, or this thing always happens to me, because I'm proclaiming it. I'm pouring energy into the belief that things always work out this way for me. Right? Let me know if y'all are in the room, child. Let me know if y'all resonating, okay? Pour your energy in, get the energy out, okay? The divine is here to answer all questions and all answers that are required. And it requires for you to have the strength and the courage to start taking up space, start speaking into the universe. Whatever it is that you pour energy into, whatever spaces you allow your focus to be drawn into. For example, in this moment, your focus is here. So make your presence intentional. Everywhere you go, wherever you do, wherever you place your focus, make it intentional and make it mean something. This is how you start taking your power back. Baby, I'm giving the gems away. Okay, because I like to give the tea now. It's cute when you give the tea and people start using it because it's a tasty tea over here. Okay, if this is your first time jamming with the Divine Mirror, please know that this is a space that will provide you with reflections. And these reflections will reveal to you things about yourself that may be hidden and unseen. Ashe, trust in the divine gift, trust in that which is being shown to you. Tap into that your magical powers, baby. Okay, I'm done sugarcoating it, because sometimes I try and speak in a language or a manner of which I believe I will be understood. And sometimes the divine is like, no, 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 no. Let everybody connect their own dots. Let everyone connect their own dots and find their own way, their own resonance. We all speak different languages, but the information holds the information. It holds the knowledge, okay? It holds the wisdom and it holds the tools. If you're ready to use those tools, they're available to you. And if you are not ready to use those tools, your energy is still holding gravity, it's still holding materialization. You are still intentionally making a difference. Ashe, love. It's always love, y'all. It's always love. I'm curious to know, have we got any of the divines in the room at the moment? Let me know if you are a divine, okay? Everybody's answer to that should be yes, by the way. You are a divine, love. You are a divine. And you are always welcome to the tribe if it resonates. Intuition and grounding. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your light. Trust who you are as who you're meant to be. Don't ask for anyone else's permission. Start trusting yourself. This chapter that you're in, where you're walking into now, baby, now you get to show up as you fully. You've done all the work. You now hold all the information and the tools that you needed to get here. Now you're going to meet new versions of yourself. Now is the chapter where you get to show up in a new way and meet yourself all over again. Now you get to shine all of your gifts and your talents. Now you're here to do the work that the divine called you to do. Now you have no excuses. Now you're not alone, and you know that, baby. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You feel me? I appreciate every single one of you that is in this live at this time. I really, really do. Okay, we have soul forgiveness, okay? Bukumu and Tanit pleasure. I'll show you these one at a time. Ashe. For those of you who are watching the live at a later time, just know that it is a time where you are allowed to enjoy this thing. One of the queens that I tapped into recently, she shared a word, and this word was hitting home, baby. She said, "You get to enjoy now." This is Rebel Flower, Queen. I'm so grateful for you. Um, she shared a word, and the word was, "You get to enjoy this spiritual journey. You get to enjoy it. You don't have to go through it with such struggle and isolation. You can actually enjoy the journey. You can have fun. You can allow yourself to indulge in this human experience whilst continuing your journey of ascension. This is not a tomorrow journey. It's a soul journey. So your story holds gravity. It holds purpose. You're supposed to enjoy the journey of becoming. You're not supposed to try and be perfect for tomorrow. I don't know who needed to hear that word, but it's for somebody. Pleasure. This pleasure is yours. This experience is yours. You deserve to be here. Otherwise, you would not be. This life thing was here for you to experience a specific thing that was designed specifically for you to experience. Each one of our journeys is a unique journey. And we all experience this life thing in miraculous ways. Where are we at time-wise? 27. Okay. Okay, this is cute. It's cute. We all experience this life thing in the most miraculous ways. And I'm excited to start experiencing new things. I've been frustrated, and every time I've gotten frustrated, I've been reminded of just why I'm here and why I have to surrender. It's important to surrender and not get caught up in the mind. Some of us are really getting caught in the mind, and the mind is holding us back. The disowned self, Ashe, the disowned self, the root girl. It's the traumas, it's the pain. Someone wants to see that card longer. It's the pain. It's the it's the wounding that we hold on to and don't accept, that limits us. It prevents us from connecting to our higher self, our greater self. And when you recognize that, you allow yourself the ability to connect with your inner child. Your inner child needs you now more than ever. And the relationship that you cultivate and you begin to trust yourself whilst you move through these new doors helps you access the most abundant love. You free yourself from the prison you've been living in. Ashe, it's a beautiful thing, and things are happening really, really quickly for us. Boo boo. Those of us who are tapping in with our inner child often on a daily, okay? Because she need me and I need her, okay? She reminds me to not take this thing too seriously. She reminds me to let my hair down. She gives me permission to try new things and not expect so much. Do it just because. You know, you can do things just because. You don't have to have a reason nor a rhyme. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you are allowed to have your truest fulfillment, your most kid-like joys and desires fulfilled. All right? Okay, a card here I've got is Herald of Change. So things are changing and things are happening. Okay? This is a time, babies, my loves. It's a time for you to really start tapping into this. It feels like there's a fleet This is not you stepping in to a new chapter and just winging it. There is a divine path that you're on, and you're also followed, guided and followed. Your team works with you. Your divine walks with you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, all work with you. And the magic lies in your confidence. Okay, this is the magician's sword. It's giving very much, oh my gosh, the fact that these came out together. Somebody tell me something, because what do you see? What do you see? I see the herald of change. Okay, this looks like a warrior, first of all. Okay, ready to go in the battle. But it doesn't feel like a battle stance. It feels like triumph. It feels like, celebration. And it also feels like ascended, acceleration. All this light to me represents, new life. And also the spirit, the light of spirit being with you. Okay? This sword is not being used for protection anymore. This sword is being used as a medal of honor, because you done did the work. Okay, you did the damn thing, and the divine is proud, and I'm really grateful. This message is also hitting home for me, between the root girl, okay, the past, being accepted and acknowledged, and trusting the future that lies ahead, and then you have a herald of change. And the confidence. It's the confidence for me, okay? Confidence being your power, your secret power that you didn't know was so powerful. That's the tea for me, baby. You feel me? It's a beautiful thing. So, loves, my divines, this is your time. This is your time. This is the time to start walking in that confidence, talking in that confidence. Trust what it is that you get to experience here. Not what other people want from you. Trust what it is that you get to experience next. Your joys and your love, your happiness, everything is right here, right now. And this time you're not going to be allowed to forget it. This time the universe is going to constantly be reflecting to you confirmations that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, okay? Showing up for you. You may have moments where you feel low, but they won't last long, because you have a knowing now. You have a connection now. You're developing a relationship with this new version of you. This 7/7 portal didn't come to play. This 7/7 portal did not leave room for you to carry baggage. If you're carrying too much, baby, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it through the portal that you need to make it through. Okay? You have to put some of that old stuff down, and you're gonna be constantly reminded to put that stuff down. You don't need it anymore. It doesn't serve the version of you you're becoming. You have become. It's a lot of excitement. It's a lot of fun stuff. I'm really excited, and I think I'm going to leave this one here. Ashay 333 on the clock. I'm so happy for us. You don't understand, okay? I tend to contain the inner child sometimes because I'm a wild one, okay? I might come across serious here and there, but if you one of my diviners, okay? Y'all know I'm a little wild child. I'm a little wild child. Ashay. Got the Alchemist right here. For those of you who are looking for a book to read or to read again, because this is one of those books that continue to evolve as you do. Get into this right now. This is one I'm reading, and I think it's a beautiful symbol of just how the journey will continue to keep rewarding you as long as you continue to show up for yourself. Keep showing up for you. Keep showing up for that inner child who wants to express themselves. Don't ever think there is a moment on your journey where you've meet your end point, like you've not got any more to gain. If you're living and you're breathing, every moment offers you a new experience to create a new thing, Okay? That's what the life cycle is about. If you're breathing, you're creating. Tap in and connect with the power, the God power within you. It's always been there. You've been using it, but it's about your awareness now. This portal, this 7-7 portal, is about awareness of one's power that you've always had and didn't know. Ashe. Okay, loves. I'm gonna see y'all on the other side. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, if this one resonates for you, do let me know, baby. How has the 7-7 portal been treating you? Okay, what new things is you finna do? Okay, get into it. For those of you who are looking for extra services, I have just actually launched one of the question pools. So if you feel like you have a question that's heavy on your heart, okay, and you might want to book a one-to-one, you might wanna. But if you would like to ask a question or anything, all of the services I have available will be available in the description, okay? Because we're getting it together. We're getting it together. Actually, it's a word. For those of you who are just stepping in now, this is the end of the live. But I will see you guys soon. All right. I'm gonna try and pop up more often too. We working it out, guys. We working it out. Depending on what we need, we gonna move. We gonna move with what is in demand. All right. That's how we gonna move through this thing. We gonna trust the divine. Cause I'm not trying to control a goddamn thing no more. You hear me? I'm done trying to control the situation because the divine, I ain't got nothing on the divine power. I ain't got nothing on it. So I'm surrendering that. But I'm so glad I finally was able to come live, y'all. Y'all know how I get. So I'm gonna say goodbye with grace. Ashe, love you guys. Peace.